Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is June 10th, 2015, and today is Wednesday. So looking at the economic calendar starting up this morning, you have a GBP number coming out 10:30 South African time. It's a production number. And then that'll be it for the day until 10 p.m., for which we have Governor Carney from GBP speaking today. If you're up at that time at 10:30, perhaps you'll be wanting to trade. And for those that are trading New Zealand dollars, at 11 p.m. tonight at South African time, we have a interest rate coming out tonight from the bank rate. It is a major number for the New Zealand dollar, so if you are a trader that is generally trading New Zealand dollar, then that would be something you'd be interested to pay attention to. If you're in a position in the New Zealand dollar, definitely take that into account. So, looking at the markets yesterday, for a Tuesday, relatively quiet. Just a little bit of a move in the Euro USD yesterday, a little bit of a rally. We went from 111, 112-ish to 112-ish in the low end to 112-ish in the high end. And we're basically in the higher range here. Not really close to the top range of 114, but we're definitely on the higher range here as we enter this previous resistance level and perhaps previous support level, and perhaps a anticipated resistance level right here. So let's see what happens. Okay, I'd really like to see where this goes in terms of some potential moves towards the end of the week. If you see that we're not breaking down, we could definitely try and hit this 114 again. And we're just at that midpoint right here. I wouldn't recommend going into a position necessarily here unless you're going to tier in with a small tier at this stage. And then perhaps taking a short position here, just a small short position just to build a position, and anticipation is going to come and retrace to 111. So I'd really keep an eye on this to see how it develops over the week. Looking at the GBP USD, we're still rallying here, and we're back at 154 and change, rallying from 152. We're at the top of the range as well here, but this is not retracing, whereas the Euro USD is retracing just a little bit. So I like to compare the two, GBP USD and the Euro USD, compared to each other, because sometimes this one is lagging and that one is leading, and vice versa. So it pays, just to look at the Euro USD versus the dollar sometimes doesn't do justice. You sometimes have to take into account other currencies. So the one to take into account is the GBP. So compare the two and see which one's relatively weaker or stronger. And usually shorting the weaker one is the right play, and buying the strong one is the right play. So in this case, GBP USD is a little bit stronger. So if you were inclined to think that the euro is going to go up, I would definitely go with the GBP. Okay, looking at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones really had just a wash yesterday. Really didn't do anything. It shows a green bar here, but it's not really a green bar. It's really flat. Not to say much about it. It's at the bottom of the range here. As you see, we touched almost yesterday, a couple of days ago, on this 17,690. Okay, which is a huge retracement. Okay, from this level in 18,300. So we're at the bottom of the level here. I think we're going to just go sideways for the next 2 months between this level, about 17,700 to 18,000. So if you have time to jump into it and trade it, and now would be a good time to actually look into buying it, okay, and seeing how, again, you teeter into the position and looking for this bounce towards 18,000. I think that's where we're going to be holding for the next 2 months until August. Looking at oil, okay, oil's been trading beautifully, as we said, in this range, and this is exactly, you just got to trade the range in this, nothing more than that. It was trading a 58.60-ish level the other day, and we mentioned that it would be a good point to pick it up because it is trading in this trading range. Unless it broke down this level of $56, it didn't break that level, and it's trading in the range. So if you were able to catch it a couple of days ago and you heard our market review in the morning, we specifically said look to buy this at 58. And look, it's $2 higher. Could make some money on it. Okay, it's at the top of the range here almost. I'd be looking to unload a little bit if you do have a position in it. Might be recommended to unload a little bit, half of your position here. And as it closed closer to 62, look to short it. Okay, it's a very, very clear-cut trade here. Looking at the USD Japanese yen, not much retracement, but there is a retracement here. Okay, there you see that there's a correction here. The question is, how far is it going to go down? I think it could go down as far as 121-ish level. Maybe look to pick it up on this level 122, between 121 and 122. Definitely have some support at 121. So if it does come even close to that, then I'd be looking to buy it as it comes close. Beautiful double top. You know, it's sometimes hard to trade this because, you know, it's breaking out, and all of a sudden it just falls. Not the easiest of trade, but if you're quick on the keyboard, it's really trading. So, you know, a great currency pair to be scalping right now is the USD Japanese yen. Looking at gold didn't do much yesterday, bouncing a little bit, just trickling up. Also at the bottom of its range here, you know, good position to pick it up. And looking at the USD ZAR, retracing yesterday a little bit. Let's go look on a 4-hour chart. After hitting all-time highs of 1260, we're correcting ourselves. Looks very much like the Japanese yen. Okay, so maybe you could look at these two to see how they're trading against each other with the USD. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish everybody a great trading day. Thank you.